Hello and welcome to the final uh, milestone application release number 3. I'm sorry, the final application release. Here, what we did is made sure that the application is secure using defensive security techniques such as adding the array for the character here under the paycheck part of the very end of the program. But in addition, all of the scanf's functions are scanf underscore s to make them more secure, less vulnerable to breaches. And again, this is a simple calculator program, so I will start off by simply running the program. Bring this into the screen. You can see that when running the application, it gives you the option to look at a menu by pushing the H button. Here you have the menu to go through all the functions quickly. If I were to hit Q to quit to start, that will take me out of the application. We'll run it again. Bring this back in. For the home display, you can see I just did that. To clear the screen, we'll do that in a moment after I run a few things. But addition, so if we wanted to add, it'll give you the option to add several numbers or 2 numbers or 4 numbers. In this case, we'll just do 3 for brevity. Enter the numbers one at a time. Again, we'll make this simple. 10, 10, and 10 is 30. The sum of the 3 numbers is 30. Brings me back to my menu. So here, if I wanted to clear the screen, I would push C to clear the screen. And for subtraction, again, we'll just do 20 this time, and then the second number of 10, and it will tell me that 20 minus 10 is 10. Clear again. We'll do the same thing for multiplication. First number 10, second number 10. And we'll get 100 for the product. Clear that out. Lastly, division. This does have something in it so that you can't divide by 0. So if I were to say 10 divided by 0, it should exit. It says dividing by 0 gives an error exiting. This is a known vulnerability that we wanted to eliminate. So it's will automatically exit the program as part of the secure coding of the program. But if we were wanting to divide by a number that we can, so 10 divided by 2, it'll give me the quotient of 5. We'll clear again. We'll go back to our home screen. And lastly, what I added in was the paycheck function. And you can enter your name in there and your total hours worked. I finally got this thing to work. If I were to have worked 10 hours at $10 an hour, it'll tell me your paycheck will be $100 after working 10 hours this week. And we will clear that. So that's all the functions here that actually work. The added code this particular week was to, or the task this week was to add an input-output file. Here, what I tried to do, and I actually comment coded it out because I could not get it to function properly, and I just ran out of time. So this is what I was attempting to do so that you can see that, is that I attempted to make this file of FP, and it would, when called upon the FP file, it would open milestone paycheck in a text file as being able to write to it. And then what I wanted it to do, or called for it to do, was to essentially mimic the output of the paycheck program or function that I just had demonstrated into a text file that would the idea would have been that it would have been able to track what you're getting paid over time to a write file, and then it would just save that data into a TXT file that would be the output. Could not get that to work, and then obviously I called for the file to close. But that again was causing too many errors and I couldn't seem to quite get past it. So I comment coded it out, but you can see that the attempt was there and that it was going to be an output file to track pay as you went along every time you calculated that particular number. The full text, the commented code will be in a TXT file that'll be attached to this. But as you can see, all the functions work except for the output file, which was unable to get done. And we're at about 5 minutes, 30 seconds, so I'm going to wrap it up. And that is that. Thank you so much.